I came from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand. Oh, I've been running from the law. Hope they won't shoot me down soon. They sing on a sleepless night. Try to catch me howling at the moon. Try to catch me howling at the moon.
Just pulled up to the first stand. I'm going to do the intro from the truck. This is kind of an all or nothing stand locating. Last night there was a litter of pups with adults. When I howled, the two adults actually came all the way out, like right to the truck. They hung around for probably 5 or 6 minutes trying to figure out what was going on. Never did get downwind of me. This stand, I'm going to be walking down a tree line. There's cornfield, tree line, bean field. I'm going to be sitting right on the tree line on the bean field side. All I'm trying to do is get them to peek out. If they stay in the same place, I should be within 50 yards of them, as long as they didn't move. I don't know. They've got, there's an irrigation pivot running now. So they may have been pushed around in the field a little bit. They were vocal every time I howled, though. Sun's starting to peek out, so I'm going to grab my stuff and get set up. And the wind's going to be really sketchy. Like I said, it's all or nothing on this. Call placement and where I set up is going to be pretty important. But anyway, I'm going to get a move on before the sun gets up too high. It's a little later in the day. After I shot that coyote and I ran off, I was pretty convinced that I missed. Really convinced that I missed. I looked for it for a little bit and kind of gave up and left and went and did the other stands for the morning. And then I put the SD card in the laptop, watched the video, and I could see where probably 95% of the shot went over top of this coyote. My Browning shoots just a hair high and left anyway, and after watching it, I think I overestimated how far the coyote was. In my head, I thought it was probably 70, 80 yards, and really it was only like 50, 60 yards. So I held at the top of its head, and I think I sailed the shot, or at least the majority of the shot, over top of it. But I could see when I slowed the video down that I had several pellets that actually hit it in the head and neck. So I came back out and walked, and I'm probably every bit of, probably 175 yards from where I shot it. And look what I found. Couldn't really be happier about recovering this one. I was pretty discouraged when I took the shot and it ran off. I mean, it happens. It's going to happen to everybody, even with a shotgun. I don't miss with a shotgun very often. It's pretty rare. I've only done it a couple times, but I thought, after watching him run away, I could tell he was running a little bit funny, but I didn't find any blood, no nothing. But I'm glad I came back to look. It would have been pretty discouraging not to recover this one, especially having it sit down in front of me for a solid 5 minutes. But anyway, it's getting up pretty late in the day and it's warming up. I'm gonna get this out of here, get a couple pictures, and go sit in the air conditioning for a while.
I came from the mud. There's dirt on my